conspiracy theories tie into some of the cult-like mentality also, right? Mm-hmm. I would say a lot of them are governed by conspiracy theories.
Hey, now we're getting towards Sharon and Karen.
Well, like, what is that? What is that? That theory that they have right now? Q-Anon.
QAnon.
QAnon.
QAnon. Yeah.
Educate me on that. What
Fun
is
times with QAnon.
This will get us demonetized, right. But
so,
this is educational, right?
Yeah.
We're not condoning this.
You know, I got the Kekistani flag in my basement hanging high, the Pepe the Frog flag, because I think 4chan's just the best thing ever. They're hilarious.
And I know nothing about it, really.
Mm-mm.
Well, the fact that 4chan they troll everyone. But we know as people, the ones that react the hardest and have meltdowns is the left. The right, they do too, but not nearly at the rate that the left does. 4chan likes to troll people. And who is the easiest target? A snowflake.
Whoever's going to have a strong emotional reaction, because then logic will be out the window.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
A 20-year-old who's had every privilege in the world, and they poke the bear a little bit.
So 4chan completely annihilated these people. They make all of the memes that you see. You know, the left can't meme. That's 4chan. You know.
So explain the theory to Nana.
I will, but a little bit of background.
Okay.
Something cool that 4chan did, and this was when I was like, oh man, I'm sold. I'm not rich or smart enough to be a 4chan member. Also, I'm not really that biased one way or another. Trolling people's kind of fun, but you know, it's not something that I'm going to live and breathe
tied
like.
to sociopathy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So I'm not a 4chan member, but I find it funny what they do. I can't help but like them a little bit. So one of the things that they did that just caused me to fall in love with them was Shia LaBeouf. You guys remember when he went crazy, right?
Yeah.
Screaming Thomas Jefferson into that ATM camera or whatever the hell it was. He was just going completely nuts.
He will not divide us or homeless. Something like screaming at homeless people. Like he just like completely went Section 8.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Which is crazy because he's still making really good movies. No, I think it just made him a better actor.
I just said Section 8. I meant AWOL.
So, he was angry about Donald Trump winning presidency. Mm-hmm. So he ran a flag up, and I think that the flag was a "He will not divide us" flag.
I have no idea.
Well, he ran this up in a field in the middle of Tennessee that he had purchased or was borrowing land from somebody. This is how intense 4chan is. He ran it up, and he said, I'm going to put a camera on this flag that's going to run 24/7, an all-weather cam, and it's going to stay on YouTube, and you can watch it live stream at any point, this flag out in the middle of a field.
Oh,
until we get Trump out of office, right? So 4chan was like, all right, we're gonna make this great again. Mm-hmm. And 4chan watched the camera that was on it and looked at the stars behind it at nighttime, mm-hmm. and sat there and did some astrology, mm-hmm. and figured out where this would have to be.
They were able to map.
They were able to find out the region that it was in.
Oh, wow.
And as time went on...
They used an astrolabe.
Yeah, they were able...
Phoenician science.
They were able to figure out the region that it was in, all the way down to the county, the town, etc. And 4chan paid an army of people to drive around in vehicles honking their horns in this place in Tennessee. Until they could hear it on the video. They went out to this field, they took the flag down, and they raised a MAGA hat in place of the flag. How fucking beautiful is that?
We only got like 20 minutes here.
I know, but I had to give that out because that's what made me like, what? So anyways, 4chan, to further troll people in this new age, created, in essence, a group like a Reddit type thing, mm-hmm. but it's QAnon. And it's pretty much just Alex Jones level crazy ass theories, mm-hmm. That they're spouting off to not necessarily the Sharons, more so the Karens. But QAnon is for the superbly right-leaning extremists on that end, and also for people that, I don't know how to say this in a nice
Just
way.
say
Just
what the theory
aren't
is.
very aren't real intelligent.
Just say what the theory is.
So, well, it's not a theory. It's a group, and they're things that they believe in. Specifically, the conspiracy theories that they come up with. Flat Earth is on there. Hollow Earth is on there. The Earth is pretty much brand new. It's not very old. All of these either right-leaning or unintelligent
there's
theories
more to
are
it.
on there.
There's also this stuff with the one world government and all these things like the Obama administration was into that.
And it gets real deep.
Was weakening America to join with the UN. And
so there's conspiracies that almost sound real like that are so borderline that you can't hardly tell it's a conspiracy theory. You know, their 9/11 was created by the government, etc. So there's a lot of things on there that you're like, maybe we don't know. But then also there's the Democratic Party is controlled by the reptilian
Is that
aliens.
like the Illuminati thing?
Well, the Illuminati.
I don't understand that.
Well,
we don't have to go into that. I just something about
would
the
be
reptilian.
That would be one of the conspiracy theories that are a little bit more legit. Like there's actually a little bit of evidence behind that.
Oh, okay.
And when you're talking about the Illuminati, you're talking about things like Moloch the owl god, where they sacrifice the effigies. And Alex Jones actually infiltrated one of those. No, that's a real thing. There's video footage of it.
Oh, I'll
where
have
a bunch of high-level politicians
educate myself on
wear
that.
robes and chant and shit. It's a thing that they do.
We're talking about, extremism and the cults and stuff. And conspiracy theories do tie into a lot of those cults.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And because it's all in the thought process.
Well, it's a fear. Right.
And
there's no
they
conspiracy theory that doesn't have
fear
some
as
kind of
motivator,
fear.
right? Fear is a motivator for a lot of things. Fear is how Jim Jones got people to drink Kool-Aid. And the problem with conspiracy theories is now what you're talking about with like the owl people or whatever, that's fucking batshit crazy. Like
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely bordering on psychotic. And I'm going to talk about the continuum of
But
cognitive.
that one's, I just want to say that one's not a conspiracy. That actually happened.
Okay. And
okay.
There really are not owl people, except maybe in World of Warcraft you have moonkins.
But people really were
They
doing
are a bitch to kill
the
somehow.
pagan ritual type celebration of it, and there was politicians there, and they were called out afterwards, and they denied it.
Yeah, but there's not actual owl people.
No,